Welcome to VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. Manchester United, not the supporters. No, not the supporters. I think I'm past that. I think we are past that. Most of us, at least half of us, can see what the issue and what the problem is now. It's some of them players. It is some of those players. They need to go by. They need to leave. They need to put in a transfer request and just say it is time to go. And of course, I can blame it from the top. Poorly ran organization, poorly ran from the top down, yes, but we can't get rid of them. We've tried on multiple occasions, whether it was collectively, whether it's singularly, whether it was, we tried. It's not happening. It's not happening anytime soon. It's not happening anytime soon. So the next best thing or the next thing is to get rid of this player power that they are wielding and that they have in their control in their hands. No favors for me. If they don't want to be there, let them go. And if they don't have the mentality, the winning Manchester United mentality, the one that you get knocked down, you get up. You don't run from challenges. You don't take the path of least resistance. You don't care. If there's a brick wall there, you're running through it. And also it's the talent as well. Some of them are just not good enough. Just not good enough. A weak mentality and just can't be bothered or just don't care. And to have these little clicks and to have these leaks and everybody just coming out and saying what they need to say to get it off their chest and say it with their chest. Be a man about it. Be strong about it. If you got that much, if you feel that way, say it with your chest. Say it with conviction. Say it with your chest and say it like you mean it. Put a name to it. Come out and say, yeah, it was me. I said it. Now what? Instead of hiding behind, cowardly, hiding behind your favorite journalist, hiding behind your favorite blogger, hiding behind your favorite mouthpiece that can get out what you need to get out, instead of saying it so the rest of us can know. I already know the majority of them and the ones who need to go. You know you need to go if you can't take a little constructive criticism because you don't think you need it. You don't think you need it. You good enough. The rest of us and what we saying, we just out of our mind. We're just silly, crazed fanatics, just running around in circles, chasing our imaginary tail. That's how you feel. You couldn't be bothered with what we say. You couldn't be bothered, not one iota. Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But hey, scoreboard, table, cabinet. And the cabinet is usually where you keep your trophy case. You got any of them? Got any trophies? You got any accolades that mean something? You got anything that can say, hey, I'm a winner and this is this? And I'm not talking about Ronaldo. I'm not talking about CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo, even though he's getting the brunt of the blame. I wonder why. His mentality and his mindset is somewhat like the majority of us fans, even though some of these same fans want to blame and point the finger at him. But that's a different story for a different day. Got to stay focused on the players here. Some of those players, they don't like him and don't like his mentality and the things he do because they don't have that mentality. They're weak-minded. They never want anything and they're entitled. Oh, I can't train because it's dark outside. I can't train because it disrupted my schedule. Oh, I don't want to do this. It's too hard. Really? Okay. What do you want to do then? Just freestyle? You just want to make it up as you go? Where is the drive to be the best or one of the best or to actually compete at a high level? Where is that drive? Where is that self-motivation? Whereas you do not need the fans, the supporters, fanatics to tell you that you're having a bad game. You don't need the constructive criticism because you are just as hard on yourself as we could be. Therefore, when we criticize, whether rightly or wrongly, it rolls off your back. It rolls off your back because you are already highly critical of yourself. So anything that we can say and anything that we can bring up, it doesn't matter. Because you are just as hard on yourself. But hey, who am I? Who am I? Just a person that knows when I see a winner and knows when I see some losers and knows when I see some people that's not good enough and knows when I see some individuals that just couldn't be bothered. Do the rest of us a favor. Please, 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 please. Just go. Just go. That would be the best option for all parties. Because it's not going to get any better for you. I don't think the fans are going to flip this imaginary switch and be right back on your side because you have one good game out of 10 or one good game out of 20. That's the definition of mediocre. High, low, up, down. There's no consistency about that. Be consistent. Be more consistent. And we try to give you a clean slate when a different manager came in here. But for most of you who's been through the majority of the managers, more than one, more than two, you're doing the same thing. The same thing is happening. So once you remove one variable and everything else is left the same and everything else is the same, what does that mean? What does that mean? Move a couple variables, managers, but yet things stay the same. It's got to be the players. It's got to be the players. And they know who they are. You can go out and say, here we go again. You can go out and say, oh, this is bad, blah, 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 blah. But when the fans feel worse than you do after losing a match, something is wrong. When the fans feel as worse as you do after the match, something is wrong. So how about this? How about this? I'm not going to say try harder because of course you're not. I'm not going to say you're good enough and pump you up because of course you're not. I'm not going to say you have a winning mentality because you don't. Of course you're not. Don't. I'm just going to say, leave. Please. Leave. And that will be the best for everybody involved. I don't care how long it takes or when you decide to. Hopefully as soon as possible. But if that's not the case or that can't happen, at least within a year or two, just be gone. Just be gone. Because I'm at the point now, I can't be bothered with you. I can't be bothered with you. And I don't follow one player or another player. It's united for me. Players come and go. Managers come and go. The one thing that remains constant, the one thing that remains the same is the club and us supporters. So you guys can kick rocks. Oh, and translation, that means leave.